My name is Simone Ross. If you don't know much about me, you're probably watching this video and the recording. And I'm here today with my friend Celia. I own a full marketing agency here in San Diego, California. And I am a social media expert, and Celia is part of our team. She is a web developer, our webmaster. She has over 20 years experience in website development. So today, what we're gonna do here is just talk to her a little bit about what can you do to take a look at your website. I know it's 2019. A lot of people have been asking me, so what should I look on my website? What should I fix? What's wrong with it? Because I'm not getting subscribers. I'm not getting a lot of hits. I'm looking at the analytics. It's really low. So what should I do? So that's why I have here that person that really knows all about it. And we're going to start talking about a little bit about the stats that I put out there, right? So 5 seconds. Oh, no, wrong, completely wrong. 0.05 seconds. It means like less than 1 second. That's how long it takes for a user, anybody that goes on your website, to form an opinion about your website and about your business. That's huge. That's huge. It's been decreasing. You know, the time that people need to really make a judgment on your website and see if you are good and a serious professional or not. But another stats that I really like that I put out there for you is that 75% of consumers, so it's not only users, it's consumers, people that buy, they're buying on the internet, they admit to making judgments on a business credibility based on the business website design. So when they get to a website, they look at the layout and they see certain things that we're going to talk here now. They will judge if that website has that business is really credible or not. And here's the thing, folks, I've been talking to a lot of my clients. You want visibility, right? You want online to build your online visibility. So if you have a website, you want the website to be working for you, not against you, right, Celia?
Yeah, why have it? Right?
Yes. If you have a website, I tell my clients, if it's not up to date, maybe 10 years, some people 10 years without updating their website, take it down. Just take it down. If you cannot update it right now, take it down until you can, because it's really working against you right now. So I want to just jump right into talking to the expert, because I just know things in general, but she knows the nitty-gritty about everything, and I learned a lot about website and website development with her while we're working together with clients. So I had a couple things here that we already discussed in advance that we're going to talk about. And one of the things that we think it's really crucial for you this year, and it has to be on the top of your list, is to check and analyze if you have a responsive website. Now, you probably heard that a lot, so I want to start with Celia explaining that to us. What is a responsive website?
It's a website that automatically fluidly scales to either a phone, to a tablet, to a desktop, and it will, all the menu system, the images, and the text will scale to size. So it's easily accessible. Of course, some websites are still out of date. And it should really be responsive at this point, especially with 67% of people being on their phone. It's really an important marketing aspect, of course.
I love that you give numbers, because I was just going to mention that all these statistics I'm giving, they are recent, okay? They are from 2018, from good sources that really know, and they really go around and do this research. And 67%, that's an average, on average. That's how many people are looking into the internet, they are doing that on their phones now. We all know that. We do that too, right? So if you don't have a website that is seen on a phone the same way that they can see on a desktop, or at least in a way that is easy to navigate, people will shy away from that website, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and I hear that even Google, because Google wants it so much happen, they also penalize on the Google search if you don't have a responsive
Oh,
website.
absolutely.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's one of the new law or rules of Google is that you will be docked from the search engines if you're not responsive.
Yes, yes. So it's a must. That's why I think it's the first thing that if anything, you have to check on your website nowadays. Now, going for a second tip. This is so important because it really has a consequence on what I do. So what I do is work with Facebook, Instagram, manage my clients' social media, and I post a lot of things. And a lot of our strategy with most of my clients is to post on social media to take people to their website so they can see their fully, all their services or all their products. Now, sometimes I get a client that they want me to do the social media, but their website is not ready. Or it's completely different from what the brand that they are building on their social media. So our second tip will be on have consistency on your website. And I would say, I would go a little over that and say, have consistency throughout your brand, right? Your website, your social media, they should look alike in many ways. And Celia can talk a little bit about it. What are the items that you should look on a website that should be all consistent?
The colors, the branding, your logo should be consistent. Your message should be consistent as well as your colors and if you have a design layout, it should follow through all of your internet marketing. I think that also your images should all be state of the art and look consistent. If you have a Yelp or a LinkedIn and you think, oh, I'm just going to throw a few images over there and they could be, second quality, that shouldn't be. It should be brand strategy throughout all of your marketing.
That's good that you said that. And I'm not sure why my light stopped, so I hope it's not that the live stopped. Can you check that?
Sure,
me?
sure.
Just in case, because we are without an assistant here today. I'm not sure if the live stopped. Is it going? Are you guys still seeing me?
It looks like they are.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's perfect. It's just that probably I was on the automatic light, so it probably doesn't need it because it's so nice out here. By the way, we are in California and we're having some overcast and a lot of rains recently, but we do love it because it never rains in California. So when it rains, it's just, for me, it's a gift. Do you like rain?
Oh, I love it.
I love
yes.
it too. They call it a pluviophile. I'm a pluviophile. So moving on. So everything should be consistent, right? And one thing that I want to really emphasize is that you be consistent with the tone that you use. So that's more with the content, and for that you probably want to have help of a copywriter. But if you are if your tone of voice throughout your social media is very serious or it's very technical, you want to have the same tone on your website. Now, if you are more humorous, you're more fun, and so you want to have the same tone of voice on your website that you have on your social media, because that connects people, that it doesn't scare people, because like you were super serious on a website and they get to your social media and you're super like fun and throwing weird jokes, they're like, who's this person, right? So it's important to have a tone, a consistency on your tone of voice where talking about your content, when talking about your content. Now, the third thing that we think is really important for you, and we were talking for 2 hours about this, is to think like your customer. And I want to say this first. I have an ebook, by the way, you can download for free on my website. That's called Marketing Do's and Don'ts. And one of the tips that I give is to not think that your customer is you. So, because a lot of people tell me, oh, but I don't go on Facebook, so I'm not gonna do Facebook. Well, your clients are not like you. So you have to think like your customer. Try to put yourself on the place of that target customer that you already know, you already defined, to see what they wanna see. So in that case, what we're talking about here is when they go to your website, does it have a design that's helpful? So what would be the tips that you would give to people in that sense, Celia?
Yes, actually, you should be able to see what someone is offering within, a couple seconds. Again, I want to know what they do, who they are, who they work with, what their offer is, what is their call to action, what could they help me with, and what is the value that they're going to offer me on their website. So if that's hidden, if I have to look at 3 or 4 menus down to find that information, I might go somewhere else. I only have a couple seconds to make this judgment. Again, everything has to be up to speed. I often speed up websites that are slow. So so that's another really important thing, that if the content is delivered to me fast, and as a user, usability, the menus need to be very clear. The message on each the description should be very clear and to the point, and lead me through the website, and tell me what to do, where to go, what to view. All of those questions need to be asked.
Yes, I love that, because sometimes, and that's what I do every day, right? I look at websites to see what's wrong about it. But sometimes when I go to a website, and maybe I look at website and I want to buy something, and I cannot find the buy button. It's so surprising to me. That's one of that has to be on the top. You have to make it easy for the people that are looking and they are going through this journey of researching about you. You have to make it easy for them to find what they want. So the buy button, the call to action buttons, right, that we say, or the subscribe here, whatever it is that you have a goal with your website, they have to be clear. They cannot be hidden. So I think this for today, I think we covered a lot, but I just wanted to hop in quickly since I have Celia here and she knows a lot about this, and I always love to learn with her. But if you have any questions, feel free to type in on the comments. But I just want to summarize what we talked about. So we talked about having a responsive website. We talk about having visual consistency, and to think alike your customers. So if you are looking into 2019 and you want your website to be a website that is really giving you results, right? That's why you have a website, because you want to give certain results to the goal that you have to reach at the end of this year. Those are 3 points that you can start with. Obviously, there's a lot of other stuff that maybe you're gonna need a professional to help you with, but these things you can do it yourself, so you can get more results with your website. And we're gonna be here probably daily with some professionals giving you tips for your business, for your profession, for your service and product. So hop on back, and I will see you soon. Bye.